Outrageous! Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to Trepacer's Saturday Reviews, episode 100. Congratulations to me, I guess, for doing 100 of these. First of all, I want to say, uh, apologize. I'm just going to have one movie to review. Normally, I review two movies on Saturday, but I had watched one movie today. Then I went out with my sister um, to go basically, she gave me a ride. I was going to go to Target and do other things, and time kind of went away, and we stayed out a little bit longer than I anticipated. So by the time I got back, it was in time to watch another movie. So I wanted to record this video and watch other videos tonight. So those will be for the 100th video for this Trepacer Saturday Reviews. I picked a movie actually that I really wanted to see. It's a DC animated movie that came out this year actually, and I wanted to see it. It's a continuation of the Justice League New 52 characters, and which was started with War, and this one is Justice League Throne of Atlantis, and that's Aquaman there, Superman there. You see Cyborg and Wonder Woman and Batman there, and it comes with a nice little Aquaman action figure. I don't know if you can see it that good. Arthur Curry there, he's standing there. Anyway, this story picks up, like I said, right after Justice League War. It basically starts with that story right after. Okay, and there's the beginning of the movie. There's a nuclear sub going around, and going on a normal mission, and you hear the guys talking, and even one of the crewmen has a picture of his son playing with the Superman and I think Batman figures, and of course, the guy said, "Oh, that's the new Justice League." Oh, okay. He said, "Yeah, my son is a big fan of those guys," and all of a sudden the nuclear sub is attacked, and basically it goes down. You see people getting killed and the sub sinking. Okay, and then we pick up our story with our main heroes, with Cyborg, who's getting refitted with more parts on him, and of course he's still reluctant. And actually, this new Justice League is still, even though it came together for the for Darkseid, it's really not really together. They're kind of separate and apart. Major Steve Trevor comes to Cyborg and asks him to go down to investigate this accident, this sub, and see what the big deal is. And he decides to go and investigate it. And of course, he gets attacked. And he manages to escape, using the boom tube technology that they have. And then, of course, he has to reform the Justice League to investigate this and find out what exactly is going on. And at the same time, you also have a guy in a bar getting really drunk, Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, getting really drunk. His father has recently passed, and he's getting drunk, trying to forget things. And of course, he tries to rescue a what do you call that? A lobster from the swimming tank, and he basically leads to a big brawl. And he basically takes out his anger and his frustration at his father being dead on the bar patrons. Okay, and then you also see at the same time in the city of Atlantis, you have the Queen of Atlantis. She's trying to calm her younger son down, Orn, who really wants to attack the surface. He feels that the surface world, is dangerous, and they're going to attack, their city. But the Queen tries to reassure him that, listen, this magic protects us from the surface dwellers, and she'd rather have peace than war. Okay, but of course Orn is stubborn, and he doesn't want to listen, and he wants to attack. So Orn, with the aid of Black Manta, they go about kind of bringing this to fruition. This war that he wants to start. Okay, and I don't want to spoil exactly how he does that, but basically the Justice League, they come together to investigate the sub, and they find clues, which leads them to investigating the city of Atlantis. And let me say, this movie I don't think is as good as War. I mean, I liked it, certain parts of it, specifically the voice acting I think is really good. You have Christopher Gorman, who plays the Flash. You have Matt Lanter, who plays Aquaman, Arthur Curry. And then you got Shamira Moore as Cyborg. You got Jerry O'Connell as Superman, and you got Jason O'Mara, who basically the same voice actors who played it. And the last one, Jason O'Mara plays Batman in this, and who else is Green Lantern? Because I like the relationships that they have in the thing on the on the team. Hold on, let me see who played Green Lantern. Hold on, let's see who played Green Lantern, because him and Batman have a kind of a a funny relationship, and it's really nice to watch. And let's see if I'm sorry if I can get this to go the way I want it to go, and I can explain to you. Okay, so of course, hold on. Hold on. No, okay, so of course, it doesn't want to cooperate now that I'm looking for it. I'm sorry. But anyway, Jason O'Mara plays Batman. Him and Green Lantern have a kind of the same relationship they had in War, where they snark at each other, or Green Lantern snarks at him. Okay, and Superman and Wonder Woman has gotten closer. Okay, by evidence that you will see in this cartoon. And like I said, Batman is as always is a reluctant member of the Justice League, but he's still a member. Okay, and Shazam is still a young kid, you know, who's real excitable and cocky and headstrong. Okay, but the story, like I said, it's basically the story of you know, the Atlantis, specifically Orn, who decides that he wants to attack the surface world and take it over. And of course, and the Queen's trying to stop him. And to do, the Queen, of course, has a secret. You know, her son is half human and half Atlantean. That's be Arthur Curry. Okay, and she figures that if he could reunite him back to the Atlanteans, he can be the bridge between the two worlds. Okay, and it goes from there. Like I said, the story is okay. And specifically, I like the way they integrate Aquaman itself, the character in it. And I like the voice work, but I don't think the story is as strong as the previous one, War. I do like the banter between the characters and stuff, but I don't think the story is as strong. I mean, they do kind of advance the story in terms of character, which I thought was nice. You know, you have, like I said, you have Wonder Woman and Superman getting closer. You have Cyborg's character himself moving forward as a character. Okay, Batman is still the same as he always was. Him and, like I said, Green Lantern are always snarking at each other, and Flash is just excited and happy to be there amongst the team and stuff. And like I said, Aquaman makes a good addition, and I like I said, I like the animation in it, and I like the story. But I don't think the story is sort of weak, and you could see the story coming a mile away. I mean, it's totally predictable, but you know, what are you gonna do about that? I still enjoyed it, and I would still like to see another continuation of the current Justice League. According to this, I still like to see a continuation of it. So I'm gonna rate Justice League Throne of Atlantis. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's worth watching, worth getting. Okay, like I said, I'm a big fan of DC animated movies. I know they all can't be hundreds. You know, they can't all bat 100 out with these, but I enjoy this movie, and I like to add this to the collection because I really like, you know, the Justice League, the DC animated movies. And just as a heads up, the next animated story is going to be Batman versus Robin, which will be like a continuation of Son of Batman. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Okay, and on this on the Blu-ray, they have a behind the scenes, gives you like a little sneak peek of Batman versus Robin, which is you know, it looks like that's going to be a nice addition as well. Okay, so anyway, let me know what you think of Justice League Throne of Atlantis. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.